Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I was able to watch Sonic the Hedgehog 2 very early. Now, to avoid legal issues from Paramount, I'm going to just be telling you my experiences with it and how I was able to see it early. Now, you're probably thinking, but X-Pool, you said in some livestream from like 5 years ago that you were American.
Yes, Chad, I am indeed American.
How did you see this movie earlier in that country? Well, here's the thing. I didn't. Because I was invited to see the movie in France early by a well-known face online that most of you know. He's a Sonic fan, he's a pretty huge meme, and you've probably known about his content on the internet for a few years. That's right, I'm talking about Ricardo Milo. Such a nice guy, how could you go wrong with a cap like that? Anyways, Ricardo invited me to head over onto France to see the movie early. But before we get to my thoughts, let's talk about the plot. And before you ask, relax, there will be no spoilers here. Totally. The film is surprisingly different from the trailers. Not different enough to where I'd realize that I'm watching the Morbius post-credit scene and not Sonic the Hedgehog, but it's quite a staggering difference. So apparently the movie took notes from Sonic the Hedgehog issue 71 because the entire film is out of order, but here's what I was able to process from it. Sonic is solving local crimes in Carson City, Nevada, and stops a Nintendo fan from downloading Wii ROMs that aren't being sold anymore. But when Sonic opened his mouth, I was greeted to a world of confusion as he was voiced by Matt Has No Cuts. In fact, none of the characters were voiced by their actors in the trailers at all. They just got random Sonic tubers to fill in the roles. I guess they ran out of budget last second. Anyways, after Sonic stops the guy that downloads the ROMs, Dr. Eggman comes in, now voiced by Jewels37, to introduce Sonic to his new best friend. Spinel from Steven Universe. Spinel beats the living crap out of Sonic and kills him instantly. Yeah, Sonic flippin' dies in the movie and doesn't show up for the rest of the film, and they show his dead body on screen for like 10 minutes. At this point, Ricardo and I looked at each other and thought we were watching some Newgrounds reanimated project, but we continued watching. Tails, voiced by Sam Procrastinates, jumps out of the portal from the first movie later on and heads off to find a copy of Balan Wonderworld. During this time, Knuckles is with Robotnik getting the emerald until they're stopped dead in their tracks by the old movie Sonic. Yeah, they brought back the old design for no reason. They fight like in the trailers, but instead of actual fight scenes, they settle it with a rap battle, which honestly went pretty hard. I'm not going to show it here because Paramount will sue me, but it went pretty hard. The third movie's act was pretty crazy. It started with Crazy Carl from the first movie drawing Uganda Knuckles, which had the entire theater dying of laughter. And I mean it, half of the people in the theater actually died from exhaustion from laughing too hard. But those who survived the Uganda Knuckles scene were greeted as Super Sonic finally showing up, and instead of him fighting the Death Egg robot or something, he fights Chris Thorndike with an AK-47. And like... Chris Thorndike was partnered up with Chuck Norris, and he was partnered up with Chuck Norris, who straight up had like freaking Dio's big truck from that one JoJo thing that I don't remember because I don't watch JoJo. Chris Thorndike also who ate the gum fruit in the middle, so he was able to stretch out and he was immortal. It was a pretty tough fight for Super Sonic, but eventually, like, straight up he died. After that, it was revealed that the entire movie was just a thing that Robotnik was doing with his toys on the Mushroom Planet. He never actually escapes. Then the movie ended, but instead of the credits playing, it was just Sonic doing this hit motion from Sonic 4 while Robo's theme from Chrono Trigger was playing. In the post-credit scene, White Shadow from Turbo shows up and threatens to kill everybody on Earth. That's it. Afterwards, the theater janitor yelled at everybody and threw a pumpkin bomb into one of the seats and everything faded to white. Since then, the only thing Ricardo and I were able to see or hear is Sonic doing this hip motion to Robo's theme from Chrono Trigger. Overall, solid movie, good action, and pretty heartfelt. I'd give it a 1.5 out of 10. I'm going to go get some food.